Let's go to John McCain's headquarters out in Phoenix, Arizona right now. Dana Bash is there. Dana, this is obviously very disappointing news for Senator McCain. Pennsylvania first, now Ohio, and like Candy and Suzanne, you travel to those states a lot.
A lot, and you know, it is absolutely crushing for John McCain, this news. I got to tell you, in following John McCain throughout Ohio, last week in particular, we spent 2 whole days there riding a bus through pretty much all of the state. At every single stop, Wolf, he would tell people, I know my history. And the history is that no Republican has ever won the White House without winning this state. He knows what this means historically, and given the way the other states have gone, that this is very, very tough for him. So there's no question that realism has, we talked about realism before, now reality really is setting in inside the McCain campaign. You know, McCain is actually on his way here, Wolf, but I can tell you, I spoke to a source who was with him in his residence here in Phoenix earlier, and as you can imagine, in talking to the source, the mood was not very good. They were still holding out hope at that point that Ohio was potentially going to go their way. They were still looking at other states that have not been projected, like North Carolina, but the mood was not very good, even though he does have his good friends around, like Senator Lindsey Graham, Senator Joe Lieberman, to keep him, to try to keep him upbeat. Wolf.
Dana, do the folks in that room at the Biltmore Hotel in Phoenix where you are, do they know about these projections that we're making?
You know, they don't. This has been a fascinating dynamic here at the Biltmore. You can see that the music is playing behind me. Hank Williams Jr. has been playing. They have turned off the news. They are not getting this information. Earlier in the evening, when we were projecting, and other networks were projecting the very red states that were going for John McCain, they did put it up, and there were lots of cheers. But since this news has broken about Ohio, Pennsylvania before that, it has not been announced here at all. There's a very solemn feeling here. Nobody is, it's really in the dark. Everybody knows what's going on. They all have their Blackberries. They all have information, but they are making a point of not putting that information, that bad news, up on the screen here.
All right, well, we just saw you going up on the screen behind you. As you were saying what you were saying, you're up there on the screen. Dana, thanks very much for that. We're gonna